Hey y'all, it's the girl Lady J back bringing you my thoughts, commentary, and opinions on your favorite ladies in the female rap game. So before I get into it, you know I'm gonna need you to hit that thumbs up, baby, because you already here. Like, comment, share, subscribe, yeah, all that good stuff. And while you at it, you know you can go ahead and follow me on my Twitters at Southern T. That is Southern T with two A's, as well as IG. And let's go ahead and get into this. So the first topic that I want to get into is, you know, the queen of all this female rap shit to begin with, and that is none other than Onika Tanya, okay? And that's a fact, baby. Check the stats. So I want to get into Last Time I Saw You audio because the official audio snippet did release on TikTok, and I want to know what y'all think about it because, baby, I most definitely think it, you know, it's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe. And the thing that I love about Nicki so much is she knows how to cater to multiple audiences and multiple genres. But the thing with this record, I feel like this is a diverse record. I feel like this is something that all of her, all of her genre of fans can enjoy. And on top of that, she said it has no cussing. So I think it's something for the kids. I think it's something for the preteens, the young adults, the older adults. I think it's something that everybody can enjoy. Like I said, it's a vibe. I think you can play it up high when you're cruising down the street or wherever you need to go do your errands. You know, I think the whole song is just a vibe in and of itself, and I love it. And I can't wait for the drop officially on Friday. So get your coins ready, baby. Get your coins ready. Because I know there's going to be some other people dropping. I know Doja Cat's supposed to be dropping on Friday, but baby, we don't play with all that demonic ass shit over here, baby. I don't play with, them Satans. Okay, I don't play with demons. Satan, get behind, just like Nicki said. So, I will most definitely be here for Last Time I Saw You compared to goddamn demons, baby. But let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about it down below. Now, speaking of Nicki, I do want to get into Forbes write-up because Forbes believes, and they did state this in their write-up, that, they believe Pink Friday 2, when it drops, that it will debut on the Billboard Hot 100. And, I think that's a fair assessment, actually. I actually agree with it. I think it's true because Pink Friday was so big and did so well. Pink Friday 2 is just going to be another big moment. And, that came out, when I was 14, so 13, 14. So fast forward 12 years later, here we go with Pink Friday 2. I think it'll be a nostalgic era in music, and I definitely do think that this will be like the album of the year. And I'm not even being funny, I'm not being biased. Like last year, I thought album of the year was Renaissance, and that's my most humble opinion. I really enjoyed Renaissance more than I actually enjoyed SZA's album, even though, because I just downloaded more Renaissance songs than I did from SZA's album. But I think SZA had a killer album. She was like number 2 to me. But this year, I think it'll go to Nicki. I'm looking forward to it, so I think it will be big. So I don't think Forbes is wrong at all. I think it has no choice but to be big. And compared to all the female rap girlies dropping this year and who have dropped this year, I think she will have the biggest project of the year. And she better get, some nominations for it. And y'all better be voting, baby. Do you hear me? So get them coins ready, okay? So let me know how you feeling about that. Now, before I get into my next topic, keeping it on the queen, Nicki also makes history yet again. The last 2-3 videos she been making history, bitch. So I got another, plaque to give her. So Nicki makes history as the first female rapper to have 70 videos with over 100 million views on YouTube. With Princess Diana most recently having just passed 100 million views. So she is the first and the only female rapper to have 70 videos with over 100 million views. So congrats to the queen. And also, she is the first and the only female rapper to have over 31 billion streams on Spotify across all credits. And she is the first and only female rapper to have that accomplishment. So congratulations to Nicki Minaj, which I just find so funny because I'm not going to say no names yet, but I've been seeing a lot of statistics or stats and numbers about a certain female rapper, but her sales are not matching it. So I don't know, we thinking payola or something, but I'm going to get into that person in my next topic. But anyways, congratulations are in order to the queen, still out here killing shit over 15 years in and ain't peaked yet, ho. So let me know how you feeling and what you thinking. And most definitely, I want to know what you feeling about Last Time That I Saw You, because baby, that is the drop that I'm waiting for all week. Do you hear me? So let me know your thoughts about it below. So the next topic that I want to get into is Doja Cat. So this demon, goddamn Doja, let me start off with the good things. Okay, let's keep it positive for a second. So Paint the Town Red rises to number 5 this week on Billboard Hot 100. So it is number 5. Okay, and it is allegedly, according to Talk of the Charts, by next week it is expected to rise to number 1, which would be her first solo number 1. And, you know, she is also the highest certified female rapper in RIAA history with solo songs at 33 million units. Okay. And this is who I was talking about, because this is where I've been seeing a lot of the payola comments. And I'm not just coming for Doja because of the antics lately, but like in all seriousness, like, first of all, earlier in Doja's career, there were already talks of payola when she was, you know, coming up and getting hot. But people genuinely was fucking with Doja. But ever since she started this whole dark era, she has lost a lot of fans. And that is a fact. She's lost close to a million fans, okay, at least from her following. So, you know, a lot of these accolades that she is getting is, I don't know, it's not matching the sales. Okay, it's just not matching. However, congratulations are in order to Doja. And if she does go number 1 next week, that will be her first number 1. I would congratulate her. And it's crazy to me because I didn't see Paint the Town Red as being a number 1 song. And I said that time and time before, and I still stand on it. I don't feel like that's the number 1 song. I feel like it's a good song. Don't get me wrong. Because like I said, if I hear it, I'm not going to turn it. I think it's a good song. However, I'm not going out my way. I'm not going out my way to play Paint the Town Red. And honestly, I don't even really be hearing it like that when I be out. So, you know, but if it goes number 1, congratulations are in order to Doja. That's what her label wants. So let me know what you think about it and if you think payola is involved. Now, speaking of Doja, she has another song, a demonic ass song called, go figure, Demons. It's called Demons. It is coming out this Friday. Okay. And she also got another demonic tat, I guess, in honor of this new demon song she got coming out Friday. And she also got a little bit of backlash for the cover art, which, go figure, is demonic, okay? And she also has something to say to the ones who had something to say about her cover art. So she said, y'all so bitch made, you probably couldn't make it through an episode of Goosebumps, you effing pussies. Okay, that's what Doja Cat had to say. But girl, here's my thing. Goosebumps is one thing. You constantly putting it in people's faces that you is a part of this demonic ass shit is a completely another. Okay, don't nobody got time for that bullshit at all. So, you know, I don't know. I'm a little bit turned off with Doja, even though I do find Doja to be talented. And I think Doja does make good music for the most part, especially compared to her work in the past. I'm over Doja as a brand and I'm over Doja as a personality. I've been unfollowed that crazy ass girl off of all my social medias. You know, I only hear about her when she gets reposted to my timeline. Other than that, I can't with Doja. Like I said, I don't play with demons. Satan, get thee behind. I don't got time for that shit. I guess you did what you needed to do so that way you can always sell. Okay, guess you sold your soul. I don't know, but I'm completely turned off with Doja. Just completely. Like I can't really get into her like that. But that's what she had to say to the people who had shit to say about her cover art and this song being demonic, you know, because she was getting a lot of backlash for it. So let me know what you thinking and how you feeling, and if this new Doja era and this song is something that you are looking forward to. Now, real quick, before I get off of Doja, Demons ain't the only thing that she got coming out. So her album that is called Scarlet, she has an official date for it. It will be dropping September 22nd, okay? And it's called Scarlet again. So let me know if you will be spending coins on Doja Cat's album. I most certainly am not spending no coins to pay the devil with. No, thank you. You know, I'm going to listen to the clips that I see and hear circulating, or, you know, go listen on YouTube, but I am not buying a goddamn thing. I'm not doing none of that when it comes to Doja. Okay, I hear it. I'm going to review it, do what I got to do, but I'm not purchasing a goddamn thing. She's not getting my support that way. So let me know if you will be here for the Scarlet album coming out September 22nd, and how do you think it will do and perform? Okay, let me know below. Actually, really quick, I noticed something when I was on Twitter earlier today. So after, you know, Doja Cat's cover art for her album Scarlet was released, you know, with just the spider in the white background, smack dead in the center. a lot of fans felt like it almost alluded to and was very similar to Nicki Minaj's The Pink Print album cover. Okay. And so a lot of people pointed that out. And then people started pointing out how, you know, for the Planet Her cover art, how Doja Cat's pose and her arms was very similar to the Roman Reloaded mixtape cover art. And then, of course, Hot Pink out of Doja Cat's own mouth is an ode to Pink Friday. So her past 3 albums, she has been, you know, it's almost, it's very parallel to what, you know, Nicki has been doing. So a lot of people felt like Hot Pink is similar to Pink Friday. And then, like I said, Roman Reloaded, they felt like Doja Cat's Planet Her cover was similar to that. And then now people are saying Scarlet is giving her pink print cover art. And I'm not gonna lie, low key, it does kind of put you in that mood, in that era, in that time frame. But I mean, here's my thing. Is it new to us that Doja Cat is taking inspiration from Nicki Minaj? Absolutely not. She's been doing it since Hot Pink. However, I just feel like, you know, it's starting to get to the point where the inspiration is starting to be mixed in with a little bit of pandering. I think Doja Cat knows what she's doing. I don't care what nobody says. She knows what she's doing. And the thing about it is, all this love y'all say she shows, and she does take inspiration from her, but all this love y'all say she shows, and I don't be seeing her giving Nicki no public support when Nicki be dropping music. Not one time this year have I seen Doja Cat show love to any music Nicki dropped this year. Okay, that go for Red Ruby the Sleeves, that go for any collaborations, even to this latest single that she got dropping this Friday called Last Time I Saw You. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, even though, yes, Doja Cat does look up to Nicki, yes, Doja Cat has always been inspired by Nicki, and that's probably her biggest inspiration to date, I do feel like at some point she realized that Barb's support is the support that's going to put her on. And I feel like she did pander, and I feel like she still does pander. Like, I don't know, she may think she's, you know, showing all this love and, you know, she's paying, you know, giving like a tribute or whatever. But it's like, girl, you can show inspiration, but when you don't be acknowledging any of the projects, any music publicly, like you want to keep doing all this trolling and playing in my face like you fuck with me like that publicly, then I think we kind of got a problem there. Because it's like, girl, it show what Sexyy Red said earlier today. She said it's free to show love. So you want to sit up here and pay tribute this, pay tribute that according to you and your fans. Well, baby, it's free to like a post, it's free to comment, it's free to repost. Like, Nicki done dropped so much shit this past year, and Doja Cat has been quiet about it, but yet you want to play in the Barb's face like, oh, you want to show give love and show give flowers and show inspiration. So to me, even though, yes, I do feel like Doja Cat is inspired by Nicki, she likes Nicki, loves Nicki, whatever the case may be, I do feel like the bitch is pandering, and I think she know what she be doing, and I think she be playing in Nicki face. So y'all can let me know what you think about it down below. So the next topic I want to get into real quick is Hot Spice, or Miss Ice Spice. Okay, so congratulations are in order, because Deli is still on the charts doing its thing. It's been on the charts the past few weeks now, over a month. So, you know, and it's been stable, and it actually has risen every week. And I believe this week it rose up by 6 spots to number 53. So congratulations are in order to Ice Spice. People be fucking with that song, Deli. And I actually be hearing that song when I be outside, because there's some songs that, you know, be up on Billboard and I don't ever hear, and I be outside, baby. Do you hear me? But Deli is one of them ones I be hearing. That Stunner Girl remix with JT, I be hearing that. Skeeyee and Looking for the Hoes by Sexyy Red, I be hearing that. Red Ruby the Sleeves, I be hearing that. So, you know, that's just what I be hearing when I'm outside, just to name a few. But Deli is one of them songs. So congratulations are in order to Ice Spice. The younger kids especially really be fucking with Deli. So I like the Deli song. Let me know how you like it, but I liked it when it officially dropped, because, you know, back when I heard the snippet, I really wasn't feeling it like that. I had to listen to the whole thing in full. But it is stable, and it is rising on the charts. So let me know what you think, how far Deli is gonna go. Okay. Now, real quick before I hop off of Miss Ice Spice, she was getting dragged a little bit by the Barbs a few days ago, because, you know, Cardi had posted a photo of her photo shoot to her Instagram, and Ice Spice commented with, the little heart eyes or whatever the case may be. Now, I don't know why people start eating this girl up, because that is not the first time that she commented under Cardi's post and left heart eyes or emojis or anything like that. That's like the 50-11 time I've seen her do that. She's been doing that since she done popped off on the scene back when she first took a picture with Cardi like last year. So her showing love to Cardi has never been anything new. So I don't know why y'all was acting all mad and been out of shape about that. She ain't never stopped showing Cardi love. Even when she did that little interview, I forgot who she did it with, but that little video, and she had the posters in the background of her favorite artist. Nicki was back there, Cardi was back there. So she always be playing it neutral. And she also says she ain't getting into none of that shit when they be asking about her or asking about them in interviews. She says she ain't finna get into none of that. So she want to play a neutral, which is smart. She's a neutron. So, I respect Ice Spice for that. However, I'm not upset at her for keeping it neutral. That's what you're supposed to do. She don't fake her love, and she don't act like, she got to pick between one or the other. When she shows her love to Nicki, she's showing her love to Nicki. When she show her love to Cardi, she show her love to Cardi. And that's just how you do it. I'm not finna sit up here and get mad at somebody because they playing the game and the politics. That's what she's supposed to do. So you can't really get mad at her for that. It's when she starts showing her love and then start, ignoring or being funny towards the other, like Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Being funny towards Nicki as she shows love to Cardi, or being funny towards Cardi as she shows love to Nicki. That's where, I would have the problem. But as far as I'm concerned, Ice Spice has never been shy of showing Nicki love, and she shows her love more than she's ever shown Cardi. But she gonna comment under a pick or two, and that's fine with me. I don't give a shit. Personally, I couldn't fuck with Cardi B because of everything that she's said and done in the past. But Ice Spice is in the industry. She's a female rapper. She's playing the game, and I'm not mad at her for that. So let me know what you think about it down. So the next topic I want to get into real quick is GloRilla, okay, Miss Glory Hallelujah, because people was on her ass the other day because she posted this photo dump on her Instagram, and the last picture in the photo dump got people talking because a lot of people thought it looked like Lil Baby, and she's supposed to be on tour with Lil Baby right now. So people is like, is GloRilla and Lil Baby smashing, or what's going on? Because, it was a photo of, the dude supposed to be Lil Baby in between her legs. Now, do I think Lil Baby and GloRilla have anything going on? Hell no. And I'm not even being funny when I say this. I don't really think a Lil Baby would be attracted to someone like GloRilla. And I'm not saying that to insult GloRilla, and I really don't know his taste buds. But from his dating pattern that I've seen, it doesn't make sense for him to be messing around with GloRilla. And I honestly don't think he is. For one, that would just be so messy on GloRilla part because of the whole, with Jada and, that circle kind of, she would be in, not directly in Jada's circle, but they will cross paths. And I think it would just be a messy thing for GloRilla to be involved with Lil Baby anyways. But I don't see Lil Baby with GloRilla like that. Honestly, she don't look like his type to me, if I'm keeping it honest. I don't see it for them two. Now, I could be wrong, but I just honestly don't see it for GloRilla and Lil Baby. From the looks of his past baby mamas and his past flings, GloRilla does not fit the type. Okay, so I think that was a big ass cry for attention, honestly. And not a cry for attention. I just think she knew it would get the people talking because it favored Lil Baby. She didn't show her face. And on top of that, she's supposed to be on tour with him. So of course people would think it's Lil Baby. And she really didn't try to stand on clearing it up, because I think she said something but then deleted it. I don't know. That's what they were saying. But it's like, girl, if you saying this, that is your whole label mate. Like, you need to say something, or not label mate, but that's who you on tour with or whatever. Like, you should say something, like, if that's what they saying, especially when he got a thing going on with Jada. Okay, so do I think that they got anything going on? No. And I don't think that was Lil Baby either. I just think that she did that to get the people talking, because honestly, what is GloRilla doing, and what does she got what she got going on right now? Nothing. And I'm not being funny to GloRilla, but I mean, she is on tour, but she's not really, she don't got no popping songs out right now, and ain't nobody checking for her like that. Other than Tomorrow too, ain't nobody checking for no GloRilla songs, and even that is past a year old at this point, getting up to a year old. So it's like, GloRilla, you got to come with something else, baby. You done dropped the EP last year. You done had your couple little songs. We need more music, like poppin' music, because the music you've been dropping lately, it's been trash. No offense. So, let me know what y'all thinking about it down below. So the next topic that I want to get into is Sexyy Red. So Sexyy Red, baby, is out here popping. Do you hear me? Like the girl or not, call her what you want. You can't call her no flop because, baby, them tickets is selling. And a lot of these female rap girls can't say that, okay, and get into that. And she is new. Like, she just popped off this year. She new. So her tickets for her tour that she announced is already done sold out, baby. Do you hear me? And I actually have people on Facebook upset, baby. I was on my personal Facebook page and I had seen multiple status after status of these girls upset because Sexyy Red and sold out on her tickets, okay? And the people want to see Miss Sexyy Red. So I just think that is amazing for her to be as new as she is and to already have sold out. So the people is going up for Miss Sexyy Red, baby. Do you hear me? And I'm not mad at it, okay? Despite my personal feelings about her rapping ability and skills, because you already know I don't think she's the best rapper at all by a landslide, and she really don't be talking about much of anything. However, she know how to turn the crowd up. She know how to engage an audience. Her energy is always fire, and she know how to make the beat go off, baby. And she always know how to deliver, have a good cadence and tone and delivery when she's rapping against a hard ass beat. She's like a female Gucci Mane. And honestly, I seen a comment on my last video and I want to agree with this person so much. This person said that a lot of the bougie girls and the people who, don't be ghetto like that, but they live vicariously through Sexyy Red's music. So even though they don't live that type of lifestyle, baby, when that music come on, they gonna turn up to it. You know what I'm saying? And they the bougie bitches. So I think her music is not just for the ratchet girls, but I also think the bougie girl, I think a lot of people like her music because it gets you out your seat to turn you up. So I think Sexyy Red is a guilty pleasure that a lot of people have. I think that she's a guilty pleasure that they like to listen to because it's something that I would never do this or I would never do that. But when you hear it and you vibing, you just like, yeah, go sexy, you know what I'm saying? But it's not something that you would ever do. Or unless you a hood bitch, then you might actually do it for real. But I just think a lot of, like that comment said, I think a lot of the bougie girls and even the girls who's not bougie but not hood, even them, all the girls, I just think a lot of them live vicariously through Sexyy Red's music. They ain't doing none of that shit for real, but it's just a nice vibe to turn up to. So congratulations to Sexyy Red for selling out on her little tour. Now, speaking of Sexyy Red, I told y'all in my last video that skeeyee, because, skeeyee, I've been hearing that outside, baby. Do you hear me? People love them some skeeyee, and I'm one of them people. So skeeyee has risen on Billboard Bubbling Under because last week it was at Billboard Bubbling Under at number 24. It's literally doubled, okay, and rose up to number 12 on Billboard Bubbling Under. And just like I told y'all in my last video, I would not be surprised if this makes its way onto Billboard because I feel like a lot of people is fucking with skeeyee and not just on TikTok, baby. I hear that song when I go outside. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, I be hearing our eyes turn up in the Walmart parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the mall. Somebody in their car is pulling up, blasting some Sexyy Red, and skeeyee be the main song. Okay, so I'm not surprised that this song is rising on the Billboard Bubbling Under. Last week it was 24. It doubled this week at number 12, and I would not be surprised by next week or the week after we see it on Billboard. I think this is her next one. That next song. I just hope she don't get somebody trash on the remix and fuck it up. But y'all let me know what you think about it down below. So the next topic I want to get into is Iggy Azalea. So the people been coming for Iggy because, she just dropped her comeback single Friday called Money Come. And I'm going to get into my little thoughts on the song in a minute, but the song debuted on Spotify with over 244,000 streams. And I saw a lot of people trying to come for Iggy, mostly Cardi fans. And I don't understand why, because the latte y'all love so much, who collaborated with an Afrobeats worldwide star, Davido. She just collaborated with him 2 weeks ago, and that remix debuted with like 150,000 streams. So what the fuck are y'all laughing for? Okay, 244 or 200K plus is usually was average for a lot of people, between 200,000 and a million, right? So I don't understand why y'all is coming for Iggy like that, and y'all know she been off the scene, off the charts for a minute. But anyways, when it comes to the Money Come song, like I said, I really hope she wasn't talking about money making her come, but she did allude to that a little bit. And, I thought that was pretty cliche. But, the song, like, overall isn't bad. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I'm not going to go back and listen to it like that, but I think it's better than what a lot of these girls been dropping, honestly. I really like the beat, really. It's the beat for me. Iggy really don't be rapping too much about anything, but I like the beat, so I'll give her that. But it's not my favorite drop by any means. However, I think Iggy should keep going, and she also has a new song. She did tease that she has a new song too that she'll be sampling Beyonce's Dangerously in Love, which I think that will be interesting. If she do it right, she might have something, but if she fuck it up, child, she might have to hang it up, okay? Because you can't fuck up no classic. But let me know how you feel about Money Come. Now, speaking of Iggy, after she dropped her single, I guess there was some shady shit going on with her numbers being posted to certain blogs. I don't know if she was coming for Apple. I don't know if she was coming for Spotify. Like, I don't know who she was coming for, but this is what she took to Twitter to say. She said, I have some very interesting news about a particular person, but I wait 24 hours for them to make it right, and I hope that happens. And I know you're reading it, so the ball's in your court. You know what to do. Then she went on to say, one person doesn't actually get to play God about someone's living and career based on your personal feelings. Make it right or make it fair, or we can all discuss tomorrow in public. And, she never came back the next day and, talked about it again or who she was talking about. So I guess they made it right. But I'm really curious as to who she was talking about. And I think it's definitely someone over at Apple Music, like a Ebro, or someone over at Spotify who has a position just like Ebro does over at Apple. So I think she was talking to one of those platforms, honestly. But let me know what you thought about it down below. Speaking of Iggy, my next topic I want to slide into is Cardi B, because fans feel like she was shading Iggy, okay? So like I told you, Iggy just dropped Money Come on Friday, and it debuted with like 244K plus streams on Spotify. And, like I said, a lot of Cardi's fans was coming for Iggy. That was coming for her streaming numbers from Spotify, which, like I say, I don't know why, because Latte did way worse last week. But anyways, a lot of Cardi's fans was coming for Iggy, which is why I'm so confused as to why Cardi name dropped Iggy in her little live. Like, bitch, you did not have to be shady like that when you know your fans been dragging this girl. So this is what Cardi had said in her little live.
I see motherfuckers trying to try to fake break me down, bitch. You can't Iggy me, bitch. Can't get me out of here, bitch. And don't be weird, because I'm not even trying to be shady and shit. I just feel like I'll be peeping like what people be doing on the internet. People will try to break somebody down until they quit, until they don't want to do this shit no more.
So let me know what you think about that and how you feeling down below. If you think it was shade, let me know. If not, let me know. But bitch, I think it was, because for one, you be on the internet 25/8, so I know you seen what your fans been saying about Iggy. You've been seeing him drag this girl. So why would you name drop Iggy and say y'all not finna Iggy me? Bitch, that's shady. And don't try to come back and say you weren't trying to be shady, ho, because why you even mention my name, for one? I'm not even Iggy, and I took offense. Like, girl, you not finna sit up here, know your fans is talking shit about me and my numbers, and then turn around and mention my name talking about y'all not finna Iggy me. Bitch, what the fuck do you even mean, for one? So I wasn't feeling that, and I thought it was kind of shady, and she was being nice, nasty, just like how Glossop was. I wasn't feeling that. But I mean, y'all let me know what you think about it, and if you felt like Cardi was being a little bit shady. But I do, so you let me know. Now, speaking of Cardi, she did a spread with Vougue Mexico. Go figure. I told y'all that girl is a Mexican, okay? She is a pure Latina, not Afro. Ain't no Afro in there, okay? She not Afro-Mexican, not Afro-Latina. She's just the Mexican, Latino, whatever, okay? So she did a Vougue spread, and she spoke about a couple of things like female rap, her album, and upcoming collaborations. So as far as the collaborations, she said that she's not going to be releasing any more collaborations because she is getting ready to release her next solo single. But the irony in that was that same day that she, said that, or that interview had came out, not even a few hours later, bitch, I seen, and Mob Radio had posted this too. I seen her post it, but I had seen where there was different posts, like the Neighborhood Talk. They had posted that Megan and Cardi would be coming with another collaboration, something like how WAP was. And, last year, a lot of people thought they was going to sample 50 Cent's Candy Shop, and that's what people think that the potential collaboration could be sampling. But last time I checked, I thought that sample didn't even get approved by 50 Cent, so I'm confused. But how is it that you say you're not going to release no more collaborations and that you're preparing for your next solo single, but then, you got the blogs not even 2 hours later after you say this in their interview, or after this gets put out that you said in a recent interview, they turn around and posting that you got another collaboration coming. Like, bitch, can you stand on your own one time this year? Okay, you ain't had a solo single since Up, girl. That's over 2 years ago. Like, what's going on? So I found that to be a little bit funny. But then again, they like to pay the blog, so maybe they pay the blog to post it. Who knows? I don't know. But I didn't think it really made sense for her to say that in the interview and then turn around and try to tell the blogs that there's a potential collaboration coming. I guess because the people really wasn't feeling it, that they deleted it because the post isn't up on the Neighborhood Talk anymore. But, I don't know what was going on there. And then as far as her album, this is what she had to say. So she said, right now I'm working on the cover and ideas for the next album because it's definitely coming. Everyone always tells me that I should release the album now. They did it when I launched WAP and when I launched Up, bitch, over 2 and 3 years ago. And she went on to say, but I always let them know I'm not going to wait long to release it after all these singles. Okay. Then she say, stay tuned because it's going to come out very soon. Okay. And then she said, I also have plans in the world of cinema. In fact, I have plans to do as much as I can. Fashion, branding, I want to do it all, honey. Okay, yada, yada, blase, cute. Okay. That's all cute and all. But, girl, you want to do all this fashion, all this branding and all of this shit, all this acting. Girl, you still ain't put out your second album. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused. You need to focus. I think you may have ADHD or something. Like, you all over the place. You need to focus on the one thing that you have yet to give your fans in the past 5 years. And you talking about fashion, branding. You got your hands in too much. Like, focus on one thing. It is okay. Like, it's okay to want to do multiple things, but you can't do everything at one time. And you always talking about you got this album coming, you in the studio, you're working on music. Well, I think that's what you should be focused on, especially since you ain't dropped an album in 5 years and ain't dropped no solo songs in over 2, And then you talking about, that you're not going to wait long to release your album after all these singles. Bitch, it's already been 2-3 years. What the fuck do you mean? And if Cardi includes WAP and Up on her album at this point, I'm done with her. I'm already done, but I am done with her. Y'all cannot tell me that girl is not a flop if she has to put WAP and Up on an album she plans on dropping in 2024. Because, bitch, let's be real, she is not dropping that album this year. Okay, so if she drops it in 2024, which I think is honestly what's going to happen, that would be 6 years since Invasion of Privacy, and that would be 4 years since WAP and 3 since Up. If she put them on her fucking album, that bitch is going down in history as a flop, because you're only putting those 2 albums on or those 2 singles on your album for it to sell well. That's literally it, because WAP and Up have already sold well, and that would be the only reason to me that she would put those songs on her album, because what solo single have you released? You haven't. Hot Shit was hot shit, and it performed hot shit, and that wasn't even a solo single. So, that's just how I feel about that. Let me know what you're thinking below. Now, as far as female rappers, this is what Cardi had to say. So she said, there are many female rappers out there who are not as judged as they judge me. I don't have room to fail. I can't lose. I just want to continue the tradition. I want to have quality exactly like them, referring to Queen Latifah, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, and Mary J. Blige. And then she said, the reason why they are always mentioned is because they are timeless icons, and that is what I want to become. One of the gifts I give people is quality and originality. Okay, girl. If you like it, I love it, bitch. Whatever helps you feel good and sleep at night. Because, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about quality and originality? When has Cardi ever cared about quality and originality? Okay, what original thing have you done all year long, girl? Okay, like, you've been jumping on everybody's song and you've been copying their flow on your verse. So what original thing have you brought to the table this year, baby? I'm confused. And then you mentioning timeless icons over people that you never bothered, giving a feature or, sampling their music. When has she ever mentioned Lauryn Hill, for one? you know what I'm saying, Queen Latifah, like, girl, what happened to your favorite Little Kim? I'm confused. Like, that's the one you always want to be posted up with. What happened to Little Kim? What happened to you giving her collaboration, you know? So I just feel like it'd be a whole lot of fake shit. Obviously, she didn't mention Nicki because she don't fuck with Nicki, but Nicki is obviously a timeless icon. That's who she really looks up to. Keep it a buck. That's who she really looks up to. Swallow a fucking real pill, bitch. That's who she looks up to. She already got tweets that are out there in the world permanently, even though she deleted them. There's still tweets out there of her rapping Nicki lyrics, saying how she want to be like Nicki. So you don't want to say that now, that's fine, but we all know what the real tea is. So, you know, y'all can let me know what y'all think about that below. So the next topic that I want to get into is Gloss Up. So fans feel like Gloss Up shaded Sexyy Red, and I'm not even gonna say I felt like she did, because I really think she did. I don't feel like anything. I know she shaded Sexyy Red, and even though she tried to come back and clear it up like she wasn't, girl, you did not have to say what you said, and it's not exactly what you say, is how you said it. So take a listen to what she said.
Everything just f***ed right now, and I just want to go back to the old days. Like, we don't got no real songs. If we was to get married today, what songs we gonna listen to at our wedding? Pound Town?
So let me know what you think about it down below, and if you think it was shade. But baby, I most certainly do, because to me, it was almost like that nasty, nice shade. Like, she'll say it, and then she'll try to come back and clear it up like, oh, but I didn't mean it in that way, yada, yada, whoop-de-whoop. But baby, you didn't have to say that at all. Why did Sexyy Red have to catch a stray? Because people is really fucking with her music and not yours? Ooh, let me not go there. Oh, well, let's, okay? Because Sexyy Red is the one that is rising on the charts. Sexyy Red is the one that people are playing in a playlist. Sexyy Red is the one that they're requesting on the radio. So is that why you mentioned Pound Town? Because Pound Town is one of her, Pound Town 2 to be exact, is her most successful song, okay? So my thing is, why did you have to shade her literal most successful song? Okay, you didn't have to do that. Talking about some what we gonna listen to? Some Pound Town. Maybe I want to play Pound Town after I say I do, bitch. And what's it to you? So even though Gloss Up is a cute girl, and I like Gloss Up, don't get me wrong. I think she cool. I think she cute, and she actually can rap. She just not my cup of tea. But I think she most certainly was being a little bit of shady, nasty, nice. She probably don't got no issue with Sexyy Red, but I feel like you feel some type of way about Sexyy Red's success, which is why you said what you said, because you feel like you're more talented than Sexyy Red, but she's going up more than you, and that's just my most humble opinion. So y'all can let me know what you think about it down below. So my last topic that I want to get into is Miss Coi Leray. So as y'all know, tomorrow, her EP, Blue Moon, will be dropping the night of the Blue Moon, okay? So her EP will be dropping tomorrow or midnight tonight, so by the time I post this video. So, you know, let me know what you're thinking and how you're feeling about it. When she drops it, I'll take a few days to listen to it. I can't give you a legit review until after I've sat with it for a few days. So I will review it by next week, okay? Because I gotta sit with the song and listen to it, or the album and listen to it, and see what she hitting like, okay? So I will do a legit review later on in the week. However, I did find it to be a little bit odd that she was dropping in the middle of the week. And at first I thought it was because, you know, you got Doja dropping on Friday, you got Nicki dropping on Friday, and she didn't want to compete. But then, and I do think that's still a little bit to do with it, but then I realized that the official Blue Moon, which is a real thing, we're not going to see the next one until 2037, that is going to be taking place tonight. So, and her EP is called Blue Moon, so I guess she wants to drop the EP the same night as the official Blue Moon. However, it's just very odd to drop a project in the middle of a week. But you know, this is an EP. She dropped her album like literally 2-3 months ago, so whatever. But let me know what you thinking and how you feeling about this Coi Leray EP. Are you going to be here for it? You know, she's supposed to be going for some different type of vibe, some type of rocker vibe, you know what I'm saying, that EDM type shit. So let me know if you are going to be here for that. Now, Coi Leray, she did throw a little shade toward her record label's way, which is Republic Records. And if you don't know, Nicki Minaj is also signed to Republic Records. And, you know, Republic on their Twitter, they have been heavily promoting Nicki's Last Time I Saw You single, which is dropping Friday. They're telling people to pre-save the link and yada yada whoop de whoop blase blase. So they've tweeted back to back about this project that Nicki Minaj is dropping on Friday. And they really didn't say shit about this EP that Coi got dropping tonight. And I think the one post they did make about it got like 40 something likes. And so I think Coi Leray kind of felt shaded by Republic because they weren't really promoting her EP, but they're promoting Nicki's Last Time I Saw You, which, I mean, people are more expecting, it's a lot more people here for Last Time I Saw You than Coi's whole EP, and I'm just keeping it real. I'm not trying to be shady at all. Nicki has a stronger fan base, and they know more people are going to be checking for Last Time I Saw You. So I don't know if that's the reason why they've been promoting it more than Coi's EP, but as an artist on the label, I would get frustrated too if they were, you know, really not trying to promote my shit, but they're promoting, you know, one of the bigger artists on the label. It would make me feel some type of way. But girl, you just dropped an album, and they did they did some promotion for your album. So I mean, it's like, why are you turning around dropping another EP, child? And then the same week that Nicki dropping, and then you got other female rappers dropping like Doja. It's like, girl. But, you know, she was a little bit upset, so she added Republic Records on Twitter and said, let's keep it cute. And then when a fan replied and said, you know, the bullying is crazy, for one, who the fuck is bullying Coi Leray? She responded and said, baby, they're not bullying nobody. The fact that they think they're doing something is the delusional part. But what's delusional, okay, is you thinking that you could get the same type of budget as a Nicki Minaj for them to promote you like that, okay? That is a whole 15-year veteran, okay? You still got a lot to prove. I mean, for one, I'm still confused as to why you're dropping a whole nother project and not, you know, still pushing and promoting the one you just dropped 2-3 months ago. I don't even understand that. Make that make sense to me, because you have yet to add that up for me, okay? So that's just how I feel about it. But I mean, let me know what you think and how you feel about that down below. So remember, this is my thoughts, commentary, and opinions. Y'all can let me know what you thinking and how you feeling down below. But remember, baby, to keep it cute in them comments before you get blocked. Do you hear me? Okay? But now follow me on my socials at Southern T, both on Instagram and Twitter, and that is Southern T with 2 A's. And I will catch y'all in the next video.